Well, I'm going to get started a little bit earlier than I did yesterday. And the title of the video for the 13th of November is, Will the Election Make a Difference? We are seeing reactions to the election as shown on our biased media. Of course, the media is part of the New World Order plan to tighten the cabal's grip on controlling humanity. To me, these are demon-possessed individuals whose vision begins and ends with their control using lies and threats. They say one thing and do another, and these individuals are still there, their plans unchanged. Anyone who thinks Trump can change that without some sort of divine intervention is guilty, as I have been, of wishful thinking. The experts, quote, he will likely choose for his team are not visionaries who see a better world. They are of the same old ideology. I hope I am wrong, but I can't get my hopes up just because we will have an outsider and non-lawyer in the White House. It will take much more to turn our nation and the world around, co-creating a world based on truth and love. That's a whole new model that we've never seen before. Indeed, yesterday was a day of roller coaster emotions. I was reading, of course, and listening to a lot of the pundits on the internet, some of which are taken from the mainstream media. And they're scattered all over the place. I mean, I hear the Trump supporters and I hear the Trump haters, both. And I, from the beginning of this whole thing, even though I attend a group that is very much pro-Trump, and that group, by the way, showed a movie last night called Hillary's America, which was actually done by an Indian. Now, when I say Indian, I don't mean Native American. I mean someone from India, and wasn't going to vote in the election, but he basically painted Democrats as being the evil ones who are duplicitous and twist everything around, and the Republicans are the people who have always stood up for against slavery and have been the good guys. And while there are many things in there that I believe are true, we really don't know the whole picture, and no one party, Republican or Democrat, has clean hands. I mean, the whole system has been infiltrated by traitors who, again, have an agenda. And that agenda is to control humanity and reduce the world population, listen to me, to 500 million people, which means they have to eliminate a whole bunch of us, which is why they have medicines that actually make our immune system weaker and create all sorts of other havoc with our bodies, because they want us to die. That's why they create wars, and they keep fighting wars all over the world. Conflict, conflict, conflict. They're trying to do it as covertly as they possibly can. But it's getting to the point where they're going to have to be pretty overt. And a lot of people are waking up, but a lot of people aren't. I mean, I listen to the people, the movie stars and stuff like that are in the Hillary camp. Of course, this is a brainwashed bunch of people. They have been mind controlled, from Madonna to Cher and all the other ones. That I mean, it's insane. It's an insane world that we live in, as I've been saying all along. And while I'd like to see a hero like Donald Trump come on and actually make a positive difference, and this is what a lot of my friends in that group, that's what they teach. That's why they showed the movie Hillary's America. But it was a debunking of the Democratic Party, as if the Republican Party is somehow excluded from the charade and the deception. No, the whole political system is one of deception, which makes it difficult for Trump when he's putting his cabinet together and his advisors, selecting his advisory team. He's going to, if he uses the so-called experts, they are the controllers. They are not experts. They have a mindset to control humanity and reduce, as I said, world population. When are we going to wake up? And that's why I say, without divine intervention of some sort, I don't know how it can come, but something has to shift so that humanity can have the truth be told. Because without truth, we can't be free. We'll never be free. We'll always be enslaved to those who use manipulation and lies to control their world to the best of their ability. And to control their world means to control the population of this world, of the earth. And it's a sad, sad state of affairs to me. I'd like to see the kingdom of heaven manifested on earth. And I have a vision of that. Some people think I'm not. I mean, it's funny because I also attended a concert after the meeting that I went to. I went to hear my son's band play, and I got to interact with different ones. And I know my son and one of the other people in the band voted for third-party candidates, but it seemed like the leader of the band, who has been my son's best friend for decades, since they were teenagers, he seemed to have made innuendos, at the very least, that anybody that would have supported Trump is an idiot. And of course, he was a school teacher. I mean, that's his profession. He was trained as a school teacher. And school teachers especially are very liberal biased. And while he didn't come right out and say anything, I'm not stupid. I mean, I could tell the innuendos, but other people that were in the audience that I had conversation with are very much in favor of Trump and very much in favor of positive change. I don't think there can be positive change when we put people like Hillary, if we were to put people like Hillary in the White House, and if we allow the people that have been in the establishment in Washington, D.C., to continue to be part of the establishment. They need to be arrested, in my opinion. They need to be taken out or transformed or something, that this insane vision of theirs to have a controlled world and a controlled human population that is of a manageable size from their vantage point. Folks, can you see the insanity? I can see it. Why is it so hard for other people to see it? Yes, I don't watch TV. I don't watch the mainstream media to a large extent. Do I get mainstream media information? Sure, I do, on the internet. And it's mixed, and I've got to sift through it to the best of my ability, as we all do. But we can't trust anything, any promises, even from God. If there, I'm wondering sometimes if there even is a God, and if the God or extraterrestrials or angelic realm are actually going to take any action and actually do something to make the world a better place. I wonder. I mean, it challenges my faith. This whole year has been a challenge of my faith, as I've said before. Anyway, it's a question. Will the election make a difference? I don't know. I'd like to hope it does, but I'm not going to pin my hopes too highly on the current system unless there's some kind of a revelation that gives us knowledge that transforms us. And that knowledge has to be the truth. Thank you for listening, and namaste.